Hi guys, I'm gonna get ready, and while I get ready I would like to talk to you about how I juggle my day job as well as my full-time job as a doctor and as a mom. So I'm gonna try to get ready, and that are the kids. Because you know, like, so many of you guys have asked me, like, DM me lah, and say, how are you able to clean your house and cook? How am I able to take care of both of my jobs, so both of which are equally important to me, being a doctor, which is very time consuming, as well as being a mother, which is very energy consuming. So I thought I would talk about this, and if you have any question, you can leave it in the comments down below, or you can continue to DM me on my Instagram, which is, I'm gonna link it here. So now I'm putting on some moisturizer, then a good old sunscreen. So how I manage my day is I usually plan ahead. I mean, if you don't have helper, you definitely have to plan ahead. Even if you have helper, you have to plan ahead. Otherwise, I realize that the day is just gonna go pass by so fast, and you don't realize it, and you'll be like so biasa living your life day to day, and you never plan anything the night before, and suddenly you'll be like and you're gonna pick the children out, you're gonna go back with, you did not prep any ingredients for your dinner, and then suddenly if your husband is suddenly late, then you'll be like then you gado already lah, because you're so stressed out, you got nothing to cook. I like to prep the night before, so that in the morning I don't have a lot of I don't have to make so much of decision right before I go to work. Because going to work as a doctor, I make a lot of decisions for the patient, like which treatment do I give this patient, which investigation do I do for this patient. So in order to reduce the risk of decision fatigue, I lay everything out the night before. This is what I'm gonna do, and I have a set of a makeup routine that I always do the same one every single day before I go to work. And then the baju, I will hang them up there, and I just wear the whatever baju that I have set ahead. And then for breakfast, I already know what I'm gonna eat the night before also. Then before I leave for work, I already prep for my dinner. Like if I were to make soup, I already pour the ingredient into my slow cooker, pour the water, and I will already know lah if I know I'm having some meat for dinner. So then I will straight away take out the meat before I leave work, so that they will thaw themselves out and defrost in the freezer. I'll take them out from the freezer so that they can thaw themselves out in the fridge. I am keeping them safe and sound to reduce the bacterial contamination by keeping them at the cold temperature inside the fridge. And then I will always remember to charge my iRobot before. I make sure that it's on, there's a color that's on, so that when I'm at work, then my iRobot will do its work lah. Many people ask me how reliable is my iRobot. My iRobot is from Samsung. I usually buy name brands stuff for things that I want them to last, and I believe that they will last better. My mom always buy the one from China, don't know what kind of brand, and not the Xiaomi. Xiaomi is good, but there are a lot of cheap brands from China one that, after the first year or after a few months, then they will broke down lah, then they will got stuck at the carpet lah. No, mine doesn't. Mine is from Samsung one. And okay, the first 2 weeks is a bit bodo lah. It's trying to figure its way out of my house, trying to find out which area got carpet, which area got chair, no? Then after the second week, whoa, it can go over my carpet, and then where area where there's a place where there's a stick, it knows that it will slow down already, that he knows that there is the wall there, it won't gonna langgar. So this AI is really amazing. And then I never look back. My iRobot is a little bit more expensive, but I feel that as a frugal, if you don't know what is the difference between a cheapskate and a frugal, I will link it in the cards up here. As a frugal, I find that this is really worth my money, even though it is more expensive initially. I feel like it can last me for a very long time. I've been using this same one now for 2 years already, I think, and so far it has not given me any problem. Only one time no battery, and the battery ran out or something like that. But luckily it was still under warranty. I just changed it, and then now it's back to awesome. So recap, I've been talking so much. Recap. So in the morning, in the morning, I already have my work clothes set up for me. I already know what breakfast that I want to eat or my children will want to eat. I pack the same breakfast for them every single day that my girl is complaining. Sometimes I switch it up, but most of the days the same, roti only, roti or maybe noodles, but most of the time roti. And then I will set out what I want to cook dinner for that day. I will set up my rice, my slow cooker, and then I would defrost whatever produce that I want to defrost, and I put it into my fridge, and I'll make sure my iRobot is on and fully charged and ready for later of the day. So this is all before I leave for work. If I know that that day is the clinic is gonna be a little bit more chill. Oh, I'm gonna bake my face. A little bit more chill, or that I have a longer lunch break, such as like Friday we usually have a longer lunch break. Then I would either plan that lunch break, I would do something. So I'm gonna leave it in the card here. I'll show you what I do during my lunch break. This is one of the lunch break over Friday. So yeah, so lunch break is perfect for me to, like, if I have a parcel to collect, or if I want to run a very short grocery trip, or if I want to grab something from the pharmacy, or you know, some of the small things that it will take out some of my time, but not so much that I will do it during my lunchtime. Anyways, that's how I utilize lunchtime. So when I come back from work, I usually have my bullet journal with me in the bag or in the car. Nowadays I keep it in the car. I'll write whatever I want to write in the car itself before I go to work, or anything that I want to remind myself I have any schedules or any appointments or any baby vaccination that I want to go to, then so that I don't forget. So after work, then I'll come back. The best part is that when I come back, I straight away have like a pot of soup ready for the family to enjoy. I usually cook extra, double out for lunch and dinner. DLD method that I really swear by it is actually like my mom's method lah. They will always cook extra. If you're cooking for lunch, then you cook extra so that it's enough for dinner. This is the Western type of a way of double out and freeze. But Chinese cooking, we cannot freeze one. You want to freeze the soup because it's so oily, and so it doesn't suit our style. Our style of cooking is not suitable for freezing. So I'd rather do a DLD method, which is double out for lunch and dinner. And if I'm only cooking for dinner, like the weekdays, I'm usually only cooking for dinners only. So I'll cook double and I keep it nicely in the fridge so that it's ready for the next day dinner. So I will cook for 2 portions and I will usually eat the same soup 2 nights. I feel that I'm compromising a little bit of the nutrient, yes, but as long as I keep it properly in the correct temperature in the fridge, and they usually don't go spoil, and it's better than still eating out with a lot of MSG. And I know Uncle Roger likes MSG, but I don't really fancy MSG. I don't like the dry taste that it leaves in my tongue and in my mouth whenever they have a lot and the MSG. In Hainanese chicken rice, I realized they have a lot of MSG. Tastes very nice but also very drying later when you reach 40 years old, suddenly you got hypertension. I also don't know. So always don't forget your neck area. Put more on my neck area. Cook first, then only I shower everything because it will be smelly anyways. Usually we'll just stir fry or I will just steam it. Very easy. My advice is to keep everything limited. No need to have so many choices. Like, you are not a chef, you're not opening a restaurant. All you want is healthy food for your family. And when you stick to a few recipes that you already very hebat now, and you can cook it with one eyes closed, then you'll be fast. Another advice is that I will wash while I cook. While I'm waiting for the egg to finish steaming for, let's say, 10 minutes, I will wash up already. I will never wait until the end of everything, then only I wash up. I wash up while I'm cooking. So before the kids and my husband comes back, I quickly go and shower first while the air fryer is frying. I love air fryer. You have to buy air fryer if you're a lone mom without helper. You need to get air fryer. And then once the air fryer is done, I will just pop it out, and then I never wash my air fryer one. You can watch my air fryer video here. I never really wash my air fryer. I'll keep everything until 2 weeks later, then only I wash. Because I will last my air fryer with an aluminium foil underneath, so that thing will collect all the grease and all the oil from the air frying. so that I don't have to wash every day lah. I mean, come on lah, I'm already so busy. I'll do eyeliner. Okay, I'll do eyeliner. Do a little bit of the outer corner. I only do the outer corner here. See? I don't go all the way in, because if you color all the way in into your eye, it will make your eye smaller. Your eye so small. I don't know if your eye small or not. My eye so small. So I don't want to close up my eye. I want to open it up, you see? Usually people will use the white color one and they will color this in. Okay? Yep. And this will open up your eye. That is the trick. Some people even put some glitter or dust in the inner corner of their eye like this. Okay, this is from Sephora, so I just use this white color. I like to brush it here and then keep some for this at the lower corner of your eyebrow here. Now it's time for eye blush. So let me recap how I manage all my things together, because all of you have been asking. So many of you asked me through my DM on Instagram. I will stick to a very strict routine. The kids will come back, they will shower first. So after a shower, if they want a bath, if it's a Friday night, then I'll allow a bath lah. Otherwise, it's just a quick shower. Then everybody will have dinner at the same time. Usually they will play around me while I wash dishes in the kitchen. And then about 7 or 7:30, I'll make the milk for the baby. And then the baby will come into the room with me. I'll make the baby sleep. And then after 7:30, I'll come out. And then the kids will go to bed at 8:30. Around 9 o'clock, then I will have time for myself, and this is when I will do all those leftover things lah. I would like do my laundry, or I would do my bullet journaling, and then I will plan for the next day, lay out my clothes for the next day. Where's Celine? Going to OT, then I'll pack my OT clothes, my scrubs, and my OT shoes, and my favorite OT cap. You have to plan. This is very, very true. It's spoken by Benjamin Franklin. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. I didn't want to fail my day. This might sound very extreme to some of you, but if you want your morning to be successful, then you have to plan the night before lah. If you want your evening to be successful, day-to-day success lah, let's celebrate the little wins. So you want it to go smoothly, you know. When you come back from work, you're already so tired already. You want to paycheck already, you know. It's when you will cuddle with your husband lah. So in order to make the evening successful, so you have to plan, you have to know like this. Okay, next I want to do this. Okay, then this is when at night I have time for myself. I can even like write a little bit of blog. I can even watch a little bit of movie. So because everything is around a very tight schedule, even the kids knows what to expect during the day, during the night. They know what to do. Even the baby also know what to expect. Right after milk, then he will know that it's time to sleep. Then you can see that he like mabuk already from the milk. So yeah, so this is my tips. Everybody can do it. Like, you just have to plan. But I mean, there are some days that you are feeling very motivated and up, and some days you're feeling very like down and not so motivated. So on the downside, on the down day, then just take a rest lah. No need to stress so much. On the down day, just ask your husband to help out a lot more, and the house can be messy another day. Wait until when you are up and motivated, then you start to clean the house on that day lah. So don't sweat it out. I mean, we are here to inspire each other and to motivate each other lah. So I hope this helps, and I'm done. This is my normal day-to-day look. Think I will go to the supermarket, get my grocery done. It is only like 10 now. And then I will look this pristine for the whole day. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me and this little chat. I hope this helps, and give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!